What happened to my stream? What the hell? Let me see, did my stream stop?
So there's a lot of shootings in Austin, I see. Alright, find it. Back to the story. It says Austin police got their first 911 call shortly before 1:30 a.m. following by several more calls of shots fired. One shot rang out. Officers on the block were able to immediately respond, he said. They were there within seconds, the chief said, and quickly identified several shooting victims that were in distress. They began immediately life-saving measures. He credits their speedy actions in part for the lack of fatalities in the shooting. Okay. This is exactly what Jason Black, excuse me, y'all. This is exactly what Jason Black was.
In the morning, wake your goat mouth ass up.
I want to send a congratulations to TZ Von, Savage, and Jay Lava for their 500th episode of Keep It P podcast. Be one to your players.
Keep it P, man. From the P Mouth to itself. The Bishop John Magic Wand, chairman of the board of famous players everywhere. You dig? Church.
Thank you for being their fans coming from P. You know what I mean? So make sure you check out the Keep It P podcast. This is me telling you. P. That's P the Ghost LOXD Block. And congratulations once again, TZ Vaughn, Savage, and Jay Lava. Love is love. Go Soldier Soul.
Jay Lava, television, network, the whole fucking 9 yards. You know what I'm saying?
Early in the morning, wake your goat mouth ass up. Yeah, start talking about the police, y'all. They killed.
Okay, I'm back. See, they tried. I know why they tried to set me off, because I said something about Jason Black and the Black Channel, and talking about the fact that police is slacking off on crimes, so that the crime rate will build, and you know, because everybody been talking about defund the police and blah blah blah. So hold on real quick, because I don't like how dark I've been looking. I'm looking real darkish. But anyway, they hold on real quick. Give me a little, put a little light on the subject. Maybe I can brighten myself up a little bit. Maybe even. Nope, not that. I don't need the green back there. All right, we can work with that. It says the uptick in gun violence locally is part of a disturbing rise in gun violence across the country as we exit the pandemic, he said. See, you know, regular people don't even talk like that. That sounds like something that your bosses gave you to say, dog. But anyway, it says ADP and the city council have initiated multiple violence prevention efforts in response to the crisis, requiring at the border, coordinated with responses from all levels of government. So that was a little dig at Mexicanos, because they try to put the little border thing out there. That was cute. I like that. That was pretty cute. It said one thing is clear: greater access to firearms does not equal greater public safety. Now they're trying to restrict access to firearms. DeWitt Pert, president and CEO of Downtown Austin Alliance, said that in a statement, "We are saddened that that Austin has joined the far too lengthy list of communities that have experienced mass shootings. This senseless violence must end. We will work to continue our efforts towards ensuring a downtown is safe, clean, and welcoming for all. But today, we are thinking of those affected by this shooting. We need to come together and care for each other and blah, 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 blah." And that is the end of the article. I thought there was going to be more, but now it makes a lot of sense. I don't know, man. Like, we don't need the police for anything. They show up, they don't do anything. Dude, we don't need the police. F12, basically. And that's a key on the keyboard. F12, by the way. Other than that, I ain't gonna hold y'all. You know how we do it. They try to cut us off, we right back. I'm actually finna tap right back in with a couple more stories for the glory. I'm gonna get you a couple more stories for the glory on there. But in the meantime, in between time, check out the description. All the links for everything are there, so that you can support the show and actually get you some crypto and some stock. I mean, okay. And then 4 words: love, peace, the blessings, and the malohas. You want to know why? Because you got to remain happy. You got to remain happy. You know what I'm saying? You can't let negativity get you down. You got to persevere. You got to keep going. You know what I'm saying? No, sir, not in Austin, but I'm glad that you actually told me where you're tapping in from, because I consider everybody that taps in family. But no, my good guy, this is the Keep It P podcast, where we take news, situations, everyday occurrences, and we show how one could have and could not have been keeping it P, right? So basically, this is a B1 station, as you see the flag in the corner there. And that means we talk about Black first issues. So if it's not involving Black people, and if I can't see, I usually say another phrase after that. I say, we're not trying to tell you what to think. We're trying to show you how to think when you encounter these articles, these news stories, life, period, on being on code, especially when you got the Democrats and the Republicans, both bipartisan, super saying 94-1 on the crime bill targeting Black people. So, as a group, we need to stand up and unify. Everybody ain't coming. Some people still, want to be ignorant. I'm pretty sure y'all done probably heard the phrase, I ain't on no code. Just let me do me. He said, something wrong. Chicago was so many mass shootings every year, and it gets no coverage. Well, listen, the Chicago thing, and I'm going to stand on it. The Chicago thing, I believe, is a bunch of people traveling to the city on their weekends or off days, like holidays, like Memorial Day, shooting up the joint and riding back, because they know that ain't nobody finna go on no cameras and find out no license plates or none of that when it's Black people involved being shot. Right now, it doesn't serve the narrative to accentuate or highlight Chicago shootings, because they have to spread it around. Everybody knows that there's a lot of gun violence in Chicago. So that's that. Woo. Now they got to start doing it in these little places. That's why you heard the mayor saying, it's a shame that Austin joins the community. Y'all been mad. There's been mass shootings there already. You're tripping. He acting like it ain't even ever happened before. So it is what it is. I'm gonna be right back with some more news. I'm about to do a lot of news today because we didn't. Vicky and Kendra had off today. So again, I had to fill in, you know, if there's no programming, that I have to do my due diligence. But give me a few seconds, I reckon, and I'll be right back, Jack. This is the Keep It P podcast, and you have to take these commercials.
Music TV. Music TV.
How did you know? I do not know, Master. You do not know? You have been to the movies again, I see. Leroy.
Hey, Robert, that's what's up, man. You can be here to learn, sir. I'm with that, B.
You can learn the final level.
We try to be fair, but we unapologetic, though, so I can't necessarily say I can be responsible for your feelings, sir. But if you like to hear real, just shit, you've in the right place.
The industry changing, your content strange, but I'm good and I'm straight. I'm from the land of the 10,000 lakes. I know you wish you could, but some can't. I learned from my mistakes and I done felt all the breaks. Learn to cut the grass real fast for the snakes. Learn to give a little bit more than I take. Too many times I scored back, break, pump, fake. Man, I knew it was something, couldn't ignore it, it was fake.
Lava in the piece, and I definitely belong here.
Serious. I ain't never gonna stop this shit, man. Me, baby, you crazy. Look, I was once lost but found me. I had so many people around me, almost drowned me. It astounds me like the level of the sea. When your people try to play you like somebody in the street. Like, even when you praise him and you try to see him eat. Not to mention all the shit you did to get him on his feet. Kid, the thoughts get crazy or I put him on repeat. Thinking shit was all gravy, but it wasn't really sweet. Even hula hooping through loopholes, working around shit. Even had a nigga try to rebrand my business on some clown shit. Look. Misconceptions, you thought I would miss my blessing, the ultimate misdirection. You thought I would miss my
Yo, if this is not in your playlist, you're losing, fam. This is the anthem, though. This is the war cry, though. You need to copy this right now, though.
Any ways for you to run my cash. Check reparation, check reparation, check reparation, check reparation, check reparation, check reparation, check reparation. Well, if you talking compensation, it's about that time. You get